Zora and I are right outside of Vegas right now, and we aren't cool enough to have timed entries to Red Rock Canyon, which is right back there in the distance. So instead, we're hiking as close to Red Rock Canyon as we can get. We have been in Vegas for the past 2 days and 2 nights and have been loving it. First night we stayed on BLM land, about 7 miles south of Henderson. The following night, so last night, we braved a casino parking lot, or I should be more specific and say the oversized lot for a casino parking lot. I was parked between 2 box trucks and it was working out great until one of the box trucks decided to leave at about 1 a.m. and he kind of blew my cover, but it was fine, and we managed to make it through the entire night. No knock, no warning, nothing. So I intend to do the same thing tonight, continue to camp somewhere in the city versus driving out to the BLM land. I have a question for you. Which way are we gonna go? Zora's the captain of the ship on hikes, so whichever way she wants to go, that's the way we're going. Right it is. So long to the left side, we're going this way. If you're wondering what I'm carrying on my back, it's just a backpack. Has like 20 something pounds in it, 20-pound plate plus whatever other stuff I had in the backpack. We've reached another fork in the road, Moose. Another decision. Left or right? Let's go. Hey, you have duties. Come on. You can bring that with. Where are we going? Which way? I guess we're going right again. Right again. Yeah, we turn around. Come on. There we go. Back the way we came. It's the final mile. Oh no, I dropped my little thingy. It's your final mile, Moose. Are you ready? Yeah, you ready. Good job, Zora. Careful. Come here, Moose. Here, Zora. Try again. I haven't been that tired after a hike in a long time, and we didn't go any further than we usually do, 4 miles, but I am pooped. So is the dog. I haven't eaten out in so long because eating out is expensive, and I typically try and save as much money as I can on the road, but we're in Vegas right now. And I think of 2 things when I think of Vegas. The first is gambling, obviously. And the second is food. I found this restaurant called Lazy Dog, and it has a dog menu. So obviously, we're going there. After many weeks of wearing my 4Runner lifestyle hoodie, it's time to bring back the OG. Hopefully this place isn't fancy, because I'm not changing. Bacon candy, bacon baked with brown sugar, crushed red pepper, and black pepper. We are trying that. Look at this bacon candy.
kitchens and kitchens, and so she absolutely did not go anywhere. But she didn't have to do that.
This is delicious. I'm not seeing the dog menu on this main menu, so I'm gonna have to ask about it. But I fully intend to get Zora her own doggy bowl if I can. They did bring out water though, and Zora promptly drank like all of it. May I get the peanut butter and jelly burger, please? Do you have the doggy bowls? Okay, can I get a beef and rice one? That'd be awesome. You are a gem, little moose. She's doing so good. So this is for me. Zora down. She's getting excited. And this is for the doggo, and she knows it. It's still a little warm. Okay, so the doggo always eats first. Hold on. We can tell what she likes the most. Hold on. She's gonna eat the bowl. This is the remaining carnage. I can't do that. It's just too much. I can't even begin to tell you how proud I am of this dog right now. We went through a bit of a rough patch. Well, I won't even say after Colorado. It was in Colorado. Just because there were so many off-leash dogs. And it wasn't like we were in off-leash areas. We were in on-leash areas, but there were so many off-leash dogs that would run up to us. And it just got Zora kind of spooked about dogs a little bit. She was never aggressive, and she was never truly reactive, but she was nervous. And after that, I've been trying to correct kind of the mess that made on my dog, and tonight proved that she is just fine. I actually got a compliment from a dog trainer. He was like, "This is a very well-behaved dog, and she is so focused, and I love it." I was like, heck yeah, she's doing her best right now, and she truly was. She did awesome. So little wins or big wins. Are you? She says, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, are you hungry? And I am hungry still. Free.
Down. Good. No. Down. Good. Yes. Down. Yes. Good. Good.
Zora down. Zora sit. Back. Down. Yes! Good girl. We need to talk about dinner for a second. First of all, I have not had such fantastic food in a very long time. That was genuinely delicious. I had the bacon candy, which I typically refer to as $1 Million bacon. It's basically brown sugar and red chili flakes mixed together and then baked with bacon, and you cannot go wrong. It's always fantastic. So I had that, and then I had the peanut butter and jelly burger. I'm gonna have to start making that on my own because that was so delicious. I've never had anything like it, and I was a little iffy to order it. My only criticism is you have all the grease from the burger, and then you have the oil from the peanut butter, and then you end up with just a disaster of a mess. But it was still so good. And on top of all of that, and I had a margarita, and my dog had her doggy bowl. It was a great experience. And then I went to pay, and the waitress is like, oh, your dad called. He said happy birthday, and your order has been taken care of. But I was like, I love you, Dad, but my goodness, as if this meal couldn't get any better. It just did. Nah. Oh, we so could have made that. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Thank you. Let's see how busy Costco gas is at 7 p.m. Got to get as close as I can on this. Oh, look at this. All three opened up at the exact same time. How perfect. To the strip we go. We're going to have to settle for driving the strip tonight because it's not doggo hours for walking the strip. Everything's bigger in Vegas. Our tour of the strip for the evening is complete. Only partly by choice. I ended up in a right turn lane and I couldn't get back over, and I didn't feel like being a turd driver, so I just went right. And we are now making our way to our camp spot, and then we will see the rest of the strip tomorrow morning on our morning jaunt with the doggo.
Go.
We're doing this fast, guys, because there are people watching. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Alright, down she goes. It is assembled. All that's left to do is put the dog up there, and then we'll be good. I have to grab my keys. We're home. I'm taking this with me. Good night, Vegas. So obviously the RTD is all set up. I have the ladder up with me. The doggo is here, and we're hoping that security leaves us alone for a second night. We'll find out. There's no signs here that say no camping, no sleeping in vehicles, which there are a lot of those signs around Vegas, but none in this particular lot. And I think that might play to my advantage in dealing with security. They know my intentions. They saw me parked. The security guy and I were staring headlight to headlight for about 15 minutes, and he didn't ask me to leave. So we shall see how it goes. That was before I had the RTD set up. Now that the RTD is set up, might be a different story. We'll find out. We made it. Nobody woke us up. It's just before 5 a.m. and we are gonna get going. But nobody came to tell us to leave. We are in fact 2 for 2. I can't say that I'm surprised that we were successful, because I'm not. Alright, let's get the teardown going. It is 4:51. We're gonna get this thing put down. It's 4:55, just turned 4:55, and the tent is down. Security just drove by, and we're all packed up. And I think it's time to go find the rest of the strip that we didn't see. It's just past 5 a.m. right now. I'm talking 5:02. And you know what that means. It's time to go turn up on the strip with my dog. I'm joking. There's gonna be no turning up at 5 in the morning. I am barely awake. I really did not want to crawl out of bed this morning because I slept so good. If somebody did knock, then I have news for them. I heard nothing. Truly heard nothing. They're doing construction right now, so we couldn't just walk right up to this. But look what I found. Before anything, I have to find my 3-foot or less leash. So I have a couple of options. I can either chop one of my many leashes to 3 feet, or I can just use my traffic leash, which is what I think I'm gonna do if I can find it. Ta-da! This is what we're gonna use. Caesar's Palace is really lacking on their sign. It doesn't glitter and sparkle like the others. We are at the Bellagio right now, but the fountain is closed because of the race. So this is as close as we're gonna get. Quite the place. I'm having fun. I haven't spent a dime. Here's the crowd that I've seen this morning. I've seen mostly runners, a few sightseers like myself, and a lot of people smoking, and a very few people stumbling out of the casinos. There have been a few. They know my love for Wendy's is about that big. It smells like chlorine right here, which is a really welcome smell because the rest of Vegas, I am now feeling very well acquainted with the Vegas Strip after wandering around for an hour and some change. And I'm also time to play my favorite game of Is the Car Broken Into Today? One of these days it actually is going to be, and I'm going to be really upset. But today is not that day. Vegas, baby. Those are 2 girls walking down the street in a bikini. Okay, so now I have to find the Agua, which I think is by 7. Number 7. Yeah, this is it. Alright, so it has a red handle, which typically means non-potable. So I'm gonna go in and ask if I can fill up drinking water here or not. Hopefully I can. We're okay. We can fill up. Also, it's really busy, so I gotta do this fast. I definitely did not get myself all wet. It looks like I peed my pants. Alright, so now that we have water, we can actually get food. Because I hate not having water in my car. It makes me nervous. Coffee. Moose. Whoever did this is my kind of person. Look how perfect. All the grapes on one side, all the strawberries on the other. That's right. Thank you so much. Bye. The sweet food was hitting. The eggs, not so much. They were cold when they got to me, so that was kind of a bummer. But my waiter was really good. He kept my coffee full the whole time, and I made him work for that. Thanks for tuning in to the Zora and Grace Take on Vegas vlog. We are going to figure out what our next adventure is, because I have no idea what that might be at this particular moment, and I need to figure that out in about 10 minutes. So I'll see you when I figure that out.